Oh my god, look at all these pipes. You can understand this engine. It's too complicated. No, it's not. Check this out. You got a tank here. 2 line for the fuel. Goes to the diesel, water, and fuel separator. If you don't tie this up pretty good, it can suck air, and that's where you're gonna have a problem. So from here, 1 line goes back into the engine. From back in here, it comes all the way to here. Let's see this. That's one of the line coming. And it goes to the pump. And this is a fuel transfer pump on the Japanese engine. And you can look at the pump number. These pumps are very great, so we can prime them from here. You open this, it's like a little pumping plunger, and you can do it by the hand. I'm just gonna put some like that. It comes out, and that's it. You push it, and it has already pressurized. So just gonna close it, push it back in, and you close it. Okay, and from transfer pump goes to the high pressure pump. This is a high pressure pump here, with all this comes out of it, all these pipes, and each one will supply fuel to the head of the cylinder, which are the injectors in there. And of course you have a return fuel line, but I missed that part. Sorry, I missed that part. From fuel transfer pump goes to the filter, the fuel filter. This guy here, up here. From the fuel filter goes to high pressure pump, and from the high pressure pump goes to injectors. So if you have one of this engine and she doesn't start, first thing you want to check on them and see if you got a fuel or not. So first you come here and you basically crack down here, so you will see if the fuel pumping out. If your fuel pumping out when you're cranking your engine, that means your pump is good. So you gotta come here, go up here to your fuel filter, you crack, the one comes out of your fuel filter and you still got good fuel, that means your filter is good. If you gotta check the pressure though. You gotta see you have enough pressure. Then that means your fuel filter is good. Then it comes to your high pressure pump. Now with the high pressure pump, you have few valve in it. One valve in your acceleration. So you press the pedal, that's what is open the valve and it accelerate. And you have another valve which shut off the valve on the fuel flow into the cylinder head, that which shut off your engine when you turn off the ignition through this wire. So sometimes this wire has the motor on the other end and the motor has seized up and this wire is pulled. your engine will not start if you have this kind of situation, because the valve, the fuel flow valve here down here, it's closed, so no fuel flow to the cylinder head. So if all this is good and you crack this and you get good pressure and you get good fuel coming out, that means everything is good on your engine. If she doesn't start again, you want to check your air filter, or there is something wrong with your injectors. And that would be another video. On another video, I'll tell you how you check your injectors and see what's wrong with them. And here, this is the Hino engine. Check it out. I got this bad boy play around with. Very similar engine. If you ever want to bypass the ECU on this kind of engine, all you have to do, disconnect this. Then the ECU will not have no control on your engine. These engines, they don't control like ECU does not control the injectors. So the injectors are kind of a mechanical injector. So if you disconnect it from what can control the engine, basically you will have no ECU to control your engine at all. The engine can run, you can turn off the ignition, engine will not shut off until you come and pull the lever and close the fuel flow lever, the fuel flow valve, and then the engine will shut off. Here's a tip for the guys who owns Hino 2620. I kind of like it. Easy to understand. Subscribe with me, so if you want to get more tips and videos about trucks and the engine and making the parts and stuff like that. I own few engines, so I have a Caterpillar and Fuso and a Hino. Fuso you.